Hey, Pat Markford here doing buyer's tip number 48. What can I ask for? Oh, I got the sun in my eyes here. Oh, so what? What can I ask for when I'm making an offer on a home? We'll get back to that in a quick second. Pat Markford, www.patmarkford.com if you want to see some of my services. Sure, I got a collar up here. Go to my website if you can. I have 47 videos for buyers, about 25 for sellers. Also a course on how to buy a house. Listen, what can you ask for when you're buying your home? Now remember, there's a buyer's market and there's a seller's market. So if you're going to ask for extra things in a seller's market, you got to make sure that the price that you're buying the home for is pretty good. Hey, wait, I think I had a little bit of light here. You got to make sure that the price of your home is high enough that they'll give you the things that you want them. Now remember, the house still has to appraise if you get these extra things at the value of that. So here, let's talk about a few things that people usually ask for and then extra things that they ask for. The things that they usually ask for is the washer, the dryer, the fridge, the dishwasher, and the water softener. Those are all the typical things that are asked for. They're called chattel. They're not part of the purchase price. They are part of the purchase price, but they're not part of the appraised value of the home. You need to remember that. That's a separate issue. This is personal property, or what we call chattel. Some of the other things that people do ask for are, there might be a swing outside, whether it's a standalone swing or a porch swing. There might be a bird bath. There might be some statues outside. Some of the other things is that when you're inside the house, it might look like a staged home, and somebody might say, hey, listen, can we buy all the furniture with the price of the home? That's something that you can ask for. Sometimes there's a custom kitchen table that fits just that spot. You can sometimes ask for that too. And a couple other things is that when you're at a lake, you might be able to ask for a dock. You might be able to ask for the boat or the pontoon. That's happened pretty much almost every time. How you doing? Pretty much every time that I've sold a lake home. So that a lot of times that comes with the lake home. One other thing, when you're buying a house with a big lot, you might also ask for the lawnmower, the riding lawnmower. Now here's this is a fun one. Whenever I go to a house and they have a real fancy car in the garage, a lot of people say, hey, will they throw the car in? Or will they throw the boat in? You know what? It's something to ask for. I know it sounds kind of funny, but you know what? If you give them the right amount of money and they're getting what they want, but remember, if it's like a $10,000, $20,000 car and you're buying a $500,000 house, you might be able to ask for that if you want to. So that's not out of bounds, but remember, that can't be part of the purchase of the house. It's a side thing, but it can't be part of the value of the house, not part of the purchase of it, but the house has to value without that expensive car or the $5,000 or $10,000 boat that you're going to ask for. Those are all things that you can ask for. Now remember, one other thing is that if you're in a seller's market, on the other side, you might offer a car. You might offer the $10,000 boat. And if you have a dog like I had, Charlie, you might offer Charlie to give him up when he's having one of those bad days. Now, you probably would never want to do that, give up your dog. But there are some cases that some people are moving out of their house and into a condo or into a senior housing, and they do have to get rid of their dog, and they might sometimes ask. I know it's crazy, but you know what? Crazy things do happen when you're selling houses and buying houses. Listen, if you can, share this or like this, I'd appreciate it. And then also, I'm out on White Bear, so of course the sun would be better if my hat was a little higher. But if you can, the next 4 months, we're going into the time where there's people are mainly buying and selling houses. If you can send them my way, I'd greatly appreciate it, and I will take very good care of them. Till tomorrow, have a good day. Thanks.